Welcome to Transport Vlog. My name is Paul and behind me is the construction site for the new Barangaroo station. It's late March 2022 and in this video I'm going to bring you bang up to date with all the work that is happening here. Barangaroo is the first station on the south side of the harbour and is one of 4 stations in the central CBD area. Back in November 2021, this station had 2 distinct boxes that were separated by this bridge. On the 26th of March 2022, this looked very different. The bridge has been completely removed along with the red girder that was supporting it. The reason for covering the roof with sand is to enable Hixham Road to be realigned to run over the station box. Just before the High Street steps, Hixham Road will verge slightly left and then run over the station box. It returns to its original alignment just before the Munn Street Bridge. In this Google Street View image taken in 2013, you can see that Hixham Road used to be slightly further west, with parking alongside the heritage sandstone wall, which is where the road and footpath now are. So Hixham Road will be closer to its pre-Sydney Metro alignment. The majority of the red girders that used to support the station box have now gone, but I did notice this one which is supporting Hixham Road. I reckon that when Hixham Road is realigned, this one will go. Now looking down from High Street. Notice the surface water from the recent heavy rain. This structure coming into view will be one of the station entrances. This is one of 3 entrances in total. I'll cover the likely locations of the other 2 entrances a little later in this video. This entrance will face north and have 3 escalators going down to the concourse below. Now getting up close and personal. Here is an artist impression of this entrance. And here is a side view with the 3 escalators. So this scaffolding here might be for the escalators or for the supports for the station entrance canopy. The retaining walls for the station entrance area are still quite visible. Now coming into view is where the lifts will be. There are already 2 lifts here, although these are probably temporary lifts for the construction workers. Here is an artist impression of the lift entrance which faces west. This will have 2 lifts. And here is a quick reminder of how this all looked back in November last year. In front of these station entrance buildings, some concrete structures are beginning to appear where the future Hixham Road will go. This temporary bridge coming into view now is purely for construction worker access to the lift and escalator entrances. I'm not completely sure what is happening below this temporary bridge. One possibility is that it's for a new road into central Barangaroo. Let's talk about this. Central Barangaroo will occupy this area here and possibly continue to the foreshore. At the moment, this space is part of the Sydney Metro construction site. Central Barangaroo will comprise of low-rise retail and office space and 2 underground retail levels, which may be part of a Westfield shopping centre. There will also be an additional entrance to Barangaroo station within this area. This new road will be built to provide vehicle access to central Barangaroo, and there will also be a pedestrian path starting here. Whatever this area becomes, it is quite interesting from a construction point of view, so if you're a construction geek, you can help me out. Do you know what these knobbly things are for? Or the purpose of these concrete supports? Or what this might be used for? Now continuing south, and you can see some more concrete supports that are probably for the realigned Hixham Road. So if Hixham Road is going to be slightly further west, then what will be in its old location? Well, it will be a series of service pods to cater for tunnel ventilation, emergency and staff access and exhaust emissions. Here are the locations of the lift and escalator station entrances. The service pods finish just by the Munn Street Bridge. So you'll have the heritage sandstone wall on the left, then the pods, then a separate footpath and bicycle lane, then Hixham Road itself and a pedestrian path on the other side. So as these service pods will be next to this heritage sandstone wall, there will be a design competition to come up with suitable facades and screens that will minimise their visual impact and help them blend in with the wall and the pedestrian and cycle paths next to them. The end result may look something like this. So now at the south end of the station box, and if this looks a little boring, then do check out my previous updates, some of which happened before the roof was installed. I'll link to these in the description below. You can see the future central Barangaroo area to the left. And this other temporary bridge is where the pedestrian path into central Barangaroo will be. This area coming into view on the left is currently being used for construction staff parking. This may well become part of central Barangaroo as well. In this area, which is known as Barangaroo South, there are a couple of new office buildings going up. There will also be a station entrance in this area as well. So that's 3 entrances in total. The entrance in Narry Cove, which I covered earlier in this video, and then another entrance in central Barangaroo that may be above or below ground. And then a third entrance in Barangaroo South, which I believe will be close to Clarence Street, Kent Street and Jenkins Street. Now looking from Barangaroo Reserve, and you can see this second temporary bridge on the right. And now the back of the Narry Cove lift and escalator station entrances. And the heritage sandstone wall with High Street behind it, where I did most of my filming earlier. So that's the end of my update on the current Barangaroo station. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did, do give this video a like, give it a thumbs up. Do leave a comment or question below and I'll do my best to answer any questions. Do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and also check out my perks on Patreon. There's a link in the description below. So I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.